concerned than Pakistan, and within Pakistan I tend to focus on the province of Sindh. In Sindh, especially the rural areas, you have a historically marginalized area of Pakistan. USAID has done a number of projects in the Sindh province, including building schools. I want to thank you for that effort. I want to push for more. I hope that, well, please provide for the record a comprehensive list of your current projects in Sindh, either ongoing or completed over the last year or two. And please include in that a discussion of whether we can find women teachers to teach girls, whether there are enough qualified women teachers, and whether they're being hired. The Thar area of Sindh, especially if you could comment about how we've dealt with the recent famine and drought there. And if Sindh is marginalized by Pakistan, the Hindus who live in Thar are even more marginalized. According to human rights activists, the Hindus there and elsewhere in Sindh live in fear of forced conversion or being pushed off their land if they don't convert. Is USAID in Pakistan cognizant of and sensitive to the ethnic and religious minorities of Pakistan and the vulnerable populations? And do we focus our effort on those vulnerable populations?
Well, thank you, Congressman, and thank you for your support for our efforts in Pakistan and all around the world. I think the Sindh-Pakistan program is a good example of what we can get done when we take a results-oriented approach. And a few years ago, we restructured our work there to focus in health, education, and power. And in education, as you noted, we are rehabilitating and building out 120 schools. Our target is to ensure that 750,000 kids, mostly girls, are learning to read at grade level in early grades. We'll conduct a performance testing of those kids to ensure that that is in fact the case. We've rehabilitated power plants, the Jamshoro power plant, and others, and my team can follow up with details, but that's helped produce 270 megawatts of energy at a time when that is the core constraint to growth. And we've supported more than 200 healthcare workers to provide basic healthcare services to 25,000 women across 14 districts in Sindh, and that's been one of our most effective ways to help reduce child death and promote maternal survival during childbirth. So these, I think, programs, when well run, are effective. I'm not as aware of our specific efforts in Thar and with minority communities, so I appreciate you raising that. I will look into that specifically and ask our team to come back to you.
And I want to thank you for your responsiveness. I've been focused on Sindh for several years, and to have an administrator that up to date with everything, first of all, doing all the good things, and then to have an administrator that knowledgeable is a good result. As to aid to Nagorno-Karabakh, I hope you'd provide